Hello, welcome to Creative Intuition Tarot. My name is MJ and I am delighted to have you here. Before we start, there's just one thing that I want to bring to your attention, and that is, my intention here is not to predict your future. If we could do that, it would mean that our future is predetermined. Please remember that your future depends on you, your choices and decisions, your desires and dreams. Tarot is not about predicting the future. To me, it's about designing and manifesting the life that we crave. The only moment we truly have in life is right here and now. Tarot reading may be set in time. It may refer to a month, a day, a year, or a season, but its intention is to inspire and guide us in the present moment so that we can create the future that we dream of. With that said, let us begin and enjoy your reading. Hi Capricorn, how are you doing? I hope all is well with you. Welcome to your April 2022 reading. Capricorn, today we will be doing the solar system spread for you. So just like the sun is in the center of our solar system, you are in the center of our attention today's reading. So the card in the center of the spread represents you. And then the surrounding cards will represent the energies that are orbiting, revolving around you in the month of April, and those cards can represent your thoughts, feelings, situations, people, etc. So listen with an open mind and don't be afraid to interpret the messages your own way. Okay, it can be different than my interpretation. That's okay. It's a general reading for the collective of the sign of Capricorn. So the situation will be different for everyone. Look what you have in the center. Ace of Swords, beautiful. Not only a new beginning, but some kind of clarity, realization. Eight of Swords surrounding. Definitely with the Ace of Swords, cutting the Eight of Swords away. Eight of Wands. 8 and 8. There may be an additional message for you in numerology if you want to check out the meaning of number 8. You have the Moon, and you have the King of Cups. Temperance at the bottom of the deck. So Capricorn, the Ace of Swords, number 1, I said, represents a new beginning. There's enlightenment, your brilliant mind space, but not only that intellectual, but the higher mind is taking reins. You are coming to some kind of realization and aha moment that gives you ultimate clarity. So you can see the sword is above the clouds, right? There's clarity, you know exactly what you want, how you want it. Maybe something comes to the light, comes to the surface, meaning maybe there have been secrets or uncertainties in your life, and they are also coming to an end. You see things for what they are, you know the truth, and you are clear on where do you want to go. You also are clear on what you want in your life when it comes to emotions, people, environment, etc. So with the sword of truth, you're able to cut off anything that is not serving you. And I really like this because you have the Eight of Swords next to it. And symbolically, if we would be looking at the past, present, future spread, this is the past position. So really, I think the Eight of Swords is going into the past in April because of the Ace of Swords. So you're able to cut through any kind of limitations that you have been stuck in previously. Eight of Swords is that energy of being stuck, overthinking, being stuck in your mind space, not being able to move forward. Typically in this card we see a person. They are tied up with a rope. They have a blindfold on their eyes. So you have been stuck. You have not been seeing clearly. You have not been seeing opportunities, answers, solutions, you name it. And you have not been able to move forward. With the Ace of Swords, you're cutting through those ropes, through the blindfold, and you are freeing yourself. That's why, and it's very strongly rooted in your mind space. So there's some kind of aha moment where you free your mind space. It may be very spiritual as well. It may be like an enlightenment kind of thing, but it definitely helps you to move forward, to unstuck yourself. What is very interesting is that you have the Moon here, like a very small one, right? So it tells me that, and it's also black, and it tells me that your intuition in this state is suppressed. You're not listening to it. You're stuck in your mind space, and whatever your intuition is telling you, you're not listening to it. You're blocking it. But then you have this beautiful moon right here that is big, and it's white, so it's shedding light. Okay, so your intuition is coming back to its power. You are allowing it back to your life with that Ace of Swords, with that aha moment. There's enlightenment, and you know, the moon is not shining its own light, but it's shining the light of the sun, right? So there's definitely enlightenment that is coming your way, and I absolutely love this. There's opening of your mind space. There's cutting off the limitations, and especially the self-imposed. You are up leveling in your mind space, reaching out the higher mind, realizing that your human mind is limited, that there's something more, where that intuition lies, where there's that secret knowing. Okay, I said in the Eight of Swords you are stuck, and then you have the Eight of Wands, and you're moving fast forward. This is like an undisturbed movement. And this is also an intense communication. You may be communicating with someone, but primarily that is spiritual. That is, it's all that I said earlier, this higher mind, illumination, enlightenment, realization, your intuition speaking to you. That's what is happening. These are intuitive downloads, spiritual downloads. Yes, for some of you, it may be communication with someone, maybe a spiritual teacher, maybe just a friend, someone who's helping you open up. But primarily this is that communication that I said, divine downloads that you are receiving that help you gain clarity, and you start to move forward like an arrow that is shot into the sky. There are no obstacles from being stuck to fast-paced movement. Okay? Things start to happen quickly. You start to operate like it more intensively, making changes in your life because you are finally free to do so, because you see the opportunities that you haven't seen before, the possibilities, the horizons are widened. With the moon and also with the temperance here, it brings you deep healing. And also again, temperance typically represented by an angel or archangel. There's that spirituality and that divine aspect that is coming into your life. But deep healing that is allowed the moment that your mind space opens up, the moment that you realize the truth, the moment that you let that light back into your life, the moment that you start to listen to your intuition again. Deep healing, and also things like the pieces of the puzzle coming back together. With the temperance, slowly the ingredients are mixing. There is something in the process of being created, and as I said, it's a process, so it needs time, but things finally start to make sense and create a coherent whole that makes sense. And I think primarily this coherent whole is you are coming to a state of completeness with yourself, but also alignment and being one with the divine. I hope that makes sense. It may be a very spiritual, specific reading for someone going through a spiritual awakening. You know, the path of the moon is typically the path of darkness that leads to the light, and you are raising above that darkness, right? Now, at the root of your reading, you have the King of Cups, and that is the therapist, the healer of the tarot deck. So healing is showing up 3 times for you. Not only your mind space, not only your soul, not only your emotions, your body, all levels of your being are being healed. Your soul, you are coming back to alignment. Maybe you are realizing your soul purpose, your life purpose, okay? But definitely healing, and one more time, healing and freedom. That's what it's bringing to you as well. Freedom and movement, progress, something that you have been missing. And you know what, I think that this is coming your way yes, there is divine guidance, there is divine support, but it's coming your way because you have been working to create it. Like you have been working on that upliftment, of that up-leveling of yours. You have been manifesting it. You have been desiring it. Well, I guess I'll just leave it there. You have been manifesting and you have been putting effort into your healing. Like everything that happens here requires you to be open to receive that. So that is like a factor for your success, is to be open, and those things are not happening overnight. So it must be a result of your past efforts of coming to that place of being open to receive perhaps those divine downloads, right? Those intuitive downloads, the spiritual enlightenment. Maybe previously you have been blocking it. Maybe your mind was telling you like, this is stupid. What, there's no such thing like divine downloads, right? Maybe that's why you were stuck, because you were stuck in your human ego mind. Here you are up-leveling yourself to that higher mind of yours, because you are accepting its invitation. Okay? Let's close your reading off with some positive affirmations. You are a free spirit, heavily dipped in divine knowing. I cannot make this up. Trust what you know is true. That's the intuition, right? Trusting what we know to be true. You know more than you realize. Beautiful. One more for you, Capricorn. Seriously, when you open yourself to the higher, it immediately pours into you. The moment you accepted the invitation, the downloads come in. Your intuition starts shining its light upon you. It is well within my soul. That's what the sticker says in the center. But when you open yourself to the higher, it immediately pours into you. You accepted the invitation. I love this, and I will leave it there, Capricorn. I hope you enjoy April. Make the best out of it. Enjoy everything that is happening. Every experience that is coming your way. Enjoy the healing process that is available to you. Take care of yourself, and I will be seeing you soon. Bye.